Welcome everyone to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I'm your host Dick Weatherspoon, bringing you the action this week. 3 big matches coming your way, featuring this opener. Light heavyweight action between Lacey James and the AIWF World 6-man Tag Team Championship member, Dickie Bowen of the network, who quickly makes his exit out of the ring after a great start from Lacey James. Still to come on the show, AWA World Heavyweight Champion T.C. Brown, at the request of Petey Crockett, will not only face one challenge, but he will go back-to-back with 2 separate challenges. Win, lose, or draw, T.C. Brown wrestles 2 people in this event later on today. Lacey James in control in the early part of this one. Another big lockup and a side headlock applied by Lacey James to Dickie Bowen. We go from rope to rope now. Tackle, and down goes Bowen. Referee, a very rare referee appearance for the legendary Johnny Stallion. Great to have him back here in the AWA rings. A legend dating back to the HEW days. Blatant chokehold in front of the referee now from Dickie Bowen on Lacey James after what looked like a clash of heads a little bit earlier on, and gripping on those nerves now is Dickie Bowen. Trying to get herself back to her feet now. And a side headlock applied once again. Bowen, for the first time in the contest, legally in control, but off the ropes. And this time, it's Lacey James that goes to canvas. Over the top goes Bowen. Shoot straight off, and a drop toe hold nicely done from Lacey James, and down goes a member of the network. Arm drag. Taking right over. One more time. A big drop kick.
1, 2. Oh, he's in the boat.
Just the 2 count. Dickie Bowen. People may call him a chicken here, but that's certainly smart thinking as far as I'm concerned. Get out of the ring, get out of the way of a very angry, very aggressive Lacey James, who is in the ring right now. Taking full advantage of the count outside the ring. Lacey James goes right out after him. She doesn't want to wait for the action. She brings the action to him. Throws. Oh, I thought she was throwing him back in, but it's a head to the canvas.
Come on, bring it back in. Come on.
Wow. Slightly mistimed that one, Lacey James.
Come on, come on.
And it was James that hit the metal. And Bowen now fully in control of this one. Thanks very much to the outside of the ring post. DDT's that leg. Wow. One more time. Is he going for 3 in a row? He does. Rags are into the corner there. Big corner posting. And that's the shoulder blocks to the midsection of Lacey James that Dickie Bowen has really perfected over the last few weeks here in the AWA. Slightly mistimed that one though, and it was the jaw of Dickie Bowen that went into the middle turnbuckle there. And a roll up, but it was just the 2 for Lacey James. Dickie Bowen trying to get back to his feet. Both of these competitors giving their all in this one. And both of these will be in the AWA Top Rope Wrestling Light Heavyweight Championship Final, along with the Soul Killer and the Foxcatcher. You'll be able to see that right here on your TV screens in the weeks and months to come. Dickie Bowen now hanging. Lacey James on that top rope. Slingshots her off. Goes for the pin.
Just two. Just two.
There's been a lot of pin attempts in this one. Straight in with the shots to the midsection and a big elbow to the side of the jaw. Clothesline nearly takes his head off.
Come on.
2 in a row now. Here we go with a sidewalk slam from Lacey James. Just the 2. Only just though.
Just two.
Referee Johnny Stallion was a fraction of a second from bringing that hand down for the 3. Whoa, double arms, the DDT on that one. Nicely done.
It's my finish. Huh? It's my finish.
Dickie Bowen arguing with referee Lacey James here. Could be a mistake. Keep your eye on the opponent. A kick.
Hey, it doesn't work. Huh?
South of the border. Was that what you were looking for, Dickie Bowen? And a big twist of fate. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over.
We have
Your winner.
Lacey
Superb
James.
light heavyweight action. Lacey James picks up the victory. Stay with us. Here we go for the first of the AWA World Heavyweight Championship Double Trouble. Match number 1, the champion TC Brown. Win, lose, or draw, he will wrestle 2 men on this TV broadcast today. First up is that man, the Soul Killer. TC Brown takes on the Soul Killer. And TC Brown throwing those big forearms in. Very nicely done after Soul Killer jump-started the matchup. This whole situation came at the request of AWA owner Petey Crockett, who it really seems like he just doesn't want the AWA World Heavyweight Championship on TC Brown anymore. Bear in mind, TC Brown is a 2-time champion. Right here, he beat Mike Cash over the Easter weekend. Hung on the top rope there is TC Brown by the Soul Killer. They beat Mike Cash over the Easter weekend to regain the title.
Yeah, boy.
Should I say to lose the title? I do apologize. He lost the title then, but won it back just a couple of weeks later at the Stoutport Civic Hall. He has had this championship, other than that brief period, since January of 2019. A great achievement. Soul Killer fully in control here. Whoever the second opponent is for TC Brown is certainly going to have it a lot easier than Soul Killer is, due to the fact that he's given it his all in this one. Win, lose, or draw, even if TC Brown loses this one, he still has to wrestle again directly after. Blocks the right hand. And a big suplex. Pin attempt. Just the 2 on the Soul Killer. TC Brown now. So resilient. We've seen him take great deals of punishment. And he just keeps coming back.
No.
Stepping over now.
No.
Reaching for the ropes is the Soul Killer. Referee Johnny Stallion. An absolute legend.
Oh, come on, huh? Hey, what's
Great
the
to have him
big
back
deal?
here.
Come on.
Big shot to the back from the Soul Killer to TC Brown. TC Brown of
I'm the new
Siren
champion
Sister
now.
in Gloucestershire.
I'm gonna be the new champion, not you. Come on, TC, up you.
Attempting the big stomps was
Come on, TC.
Soul Killer, but Brown managed to move out of the way of those two. Good for him, I say. It was certainly certainly aiming for the head. Big kick, big punch. We go from rope to rope, we do. Drop kick attempt from the Soul Killer. He steps in.
No.
That's the sharpshooter. TC Brown's big finish that was taught to him by his close personal friend, Bret the Hitman Hart. And your winner of the first match of 2 for him is TC Brown. Stay with us for TC Brown's second challenger.
That's all he is.
Welcome back to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Thanks for joining us. This is the second match in the AWA World Heavyweight Championship Double Trouble. We've already seen TC Brown defeat the Soul Killer in a grueling contest. This one directly after he has to take on the number 1 Johnny Rose, the former 7 times world champion himself. Never at a loss for words is Johnny Rose.
What's she mouthing off that for here? What you brought your sister
Shouting at
for?
the ringsiders. This one is certainly going to be a slower pace than his last match with the Soul Killer, but it certainly ain't going to be easy for TC Brown if he can pick 2 big wins up here against the Soul Killer and Johnny Rose. That's a champion and a half, let me tell you. Darren Brown saying there were some hair pulls going on, and there certainly was from Rose. He ain't afraid to break a rule.
No! Yes! I didn't, I promise!
Third lockup of the contest here.
Come on, hey.
I'm off it.
Got a great handful of that hair there. Totally illegal. Johnny Stallion keeping his eye on the ball there, though. He's all over. Johnny Rose giving the Fargo strut in the corner.
Oh, way off. Okay.
Saying that he pulled the hair.
Whoa!
This time, it's TC Brown, the champion, pushing the challenger back to the corner. And it's Rose saying that there was a hair pull. Johnny Stallion all over TC Brown for that one. A little tongue-in-cheek, I'm sure. AWA World Heavyweight Champion TC Brown taking on 7 times world champion Johnny Rose. Referee Johnny Stallion. This is the second contest in a row for TC Brown here today on the program. He's already beaten the Soul Killer,
I'm a champion!
the very well established light heavyweight star.
That was you.
Still
Beat him and then I'm gonna come out
mouthing off to people at ringside is Johnny Rose. What he needs to do is focus on the champion. A great AWA World Champion TC Brown has been. Like I said, on and off. Just a couple of weeks break as champion. But he has been the champion since January of 2019.
Champignon, as they say in France.
And we send TC Brown to the rope now. Ducks the head of the backdrop. A kick. Whoa. And Johnny Rose is caught in the ropes now. Johnny Rose is caught in the ropes. TC Brown asking the people at ringside whether he should just give him a punch there. And what's happening here? That's the Soul Killer. Catches TC Brown unawares and throws his head right into that top turnbuckle. Under that tiny bit of padding is a huge metal hook. And we have a new AWA World Heavyweight Champion. Johnny Rose wins thanks to the Soul Killer. What an odd combination, but Soul Killer must have been angry that he lost a few minutes ago to what now is former champion TC Brown, and the Soul Killer is laying it on thick as Johnny Rose mouths off at the former champion, and that's the American Eagle that saves.
To help TC Brown out there.
TC Brown. Let me tell you, if we're going to see TC Brown and the American Eagle team, that is a Heroes Championship team if ever there was one. But at the end of the day, the number one Johnny Rose is the new
There seems to be two of you.
AWA World Heavyweight Champion, tag team match or not.
Which makes it to me, we might as well have ourselves a tag match.
Oh, no, no.
So you beat me for the championship with the help of him.
I didn't do
We
anything.
won't forget about that today because I feel like another day. Right now, me and the American Eagle want you two in a tag match.
What do you reckon?
TC Brown wants tag team action.
Tag team action. Johnny Rose, you got
A bit of a conflap here.
Do you want to see a tag team match? You guys want to see a tag team match, yeah? Should we get them back in the ring? We don't want it to win, do we?
We're gonna win. If we get in there, we're gonna win. We ain't gonna do it next time.
Okay, so these guys want a tag team. They want a tag team.
8-time champion.
Guys on Ben TV. Guys on Ben TV, they want you to.
8 times
We have
world
an 8
champion
times champion
from
now.
Oldham. The number one.
Soul Killer, you up for
Not a
this?
real champion because you had to.
Soul Killer is Johnny Rose. Get yourself in the ring.
Beat them just like last time.
Bunch of
Beat them
cheaters.
every day of the week.
Johnny Rose, if you'd like to hold your belts.
There's lots of debate going on here. TC Brown
I will have some tag
and
team
American
matches,
Eagle
guys,
are
yeah?
ready for action, meaning TC Brown now in his third consecutive match.
Who are we gonna be cheering
And we're
on?
bringing to you all here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia.
Beat him a million times anyway.
Remember, you can see us on Sky Channel 175, Ben TV, each and every Friday night,
We'll get this bell rung.
now at 10 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. every Friday night. Be sure to join us.
American Eagle.
However
and
you
Soul
watch
Killer.
AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia,
Don't be showing USA.
thanks for watching.
USA.
Thanks for being loyal.
Let's be cheering them on, guys. Come on, let's get some screaming and clapping
And
for them.
thanks for witnessing
USA.
what we think is the greatest professional wrestling of all time. The American Eagle and the Soul Killer, no strangers to each other. It was the Soul Killer that defeated American Eagle to get himself into the AWA Top Rope Wrestling Light Heavyweight Tournament Final. TC Brown back in. We've just seen these two wrestle each other in the first part of the Double Trouble. Tag back in once again. Great teamwork now from TC Brown and the American Eagle.
TC Brown looking to make the tag. Is he gonna
We
do
know
something?
not a whole lot about the American Eagle,
He's going for the arm again.
other than the fact that he was a
And there is straight into
very
the arm of the
patriotic
Soul Killer.
American man who came to represent the United States here in the UK,
Soul Killer's taking some serious hits to the arm.
thanks to AWA International Talent Relations,
TC's bruised out there.
that bring you the very best
Soul Killer isn't in a tag.
of the world of professional wrestling from all over the globe. Back in the ring now.
American Eagle tagged in then.
Soul Killer switches it on the ropes, and a boot to the back there, and down goes the American Eagle. And now we have a size difference. Big rake to the back. 305 pounds of Johnny Rose, who you know is going to be cocky and confident after just winning the AWA World Heavyweight Championship from TC Brown, albeit under suspicious circumstances. A big handful of nose there, I believe, from Rose. TC Brown encouraging his young teammate. Side headlock. Oh, a thumb right to the eye of the American Eagle. Very enthusiastic AWA fans at ringside. As always, no matter where we go throughout the Wire Forest area. A choke, blatantly, from Rose there, the champion. But he's distracting referee Johnny Stallion by asking questions to him. Smart wrestling, but totally against the rules. But it's only against the rules if Johnny Stallion says so. Head into the top turnbuckle. Back in comes the Soul Killer. Double thrust to the midsection. Big drop kick to the back. Just the two. American Eagle raises that left shoulder. Head into the turnbuckle once again.
Soul Killer taking out TC Brown.
Knocking TC Brown off the apron is the Soul Killer. Brown not happy about that, trying to make his way to help out American Eagle, but it's just making things worse as the double team and distraction is going on.
He's got to wait for the tag, doesn't he? He's got to wait for the tag.
Eagle trying to make his way back to his feet.
Was that tag,
Yeah, it was a tag.
That's fine. That's fine.
A right hand shot to the midsection of the Eagle. Deposting. Big shoulder tackle. And down goes the Eagle.
Yeah, I know, I will.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Got him in a headlock. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, is there? Nothing wrong with that.
Soul Killer in once again. A great wide shot of the ring there. Straight in. Chest first. Right into the metal hooks. And we have a very well placed rear chin lock. A switch there by Rose and Soul Killer. Certainly angering the young fans at ringside. There was no tag made.
What's his problem? What's his problem?
The fans here in AWA seem to know the rules a lot better than Rose and the Soul Killer do. Is another blatant switch. Keeping a fresh man in with that dangerous chin lock that could potentially cut the blood supply to the brain.
He heard it.
Soul Killer wrenches it on.
TC, you're nothing. You're a waste of space. Absolute waste of space.
Looks a bit like a choke there from this angle. And now turning into a neck vice. And it looks like he's biting the ear, or was maybe. Elbows to the midsection now. Off the ropes, into the midsection. And that's the knee lift. Not many people get up from the knee lift. Not sure what's happening here. Was there a tag? From behind, TC Brown has had enough of the big cheating. And a shot to the side of the head. Legal or not, TC Brown is in and Johnny Stallion's letting it go. Drop to the knee does TC Brown. The sharpshooter is going on. This is how he beat him earlier on. Will it happen again?
TC Brown go for the sharpshooter there.
3 consecutive matches
We have your
for
winners.
TC Brown. He may well have lost to Johnny Rose and lost the AWA World Heavyweight title.
That's not working anymore. Marvellous. Ladies and gentlemen,
What
we
a
have
gallant
your winners.
effort.
It's TC Brown.
3 matches, he won 2 of them.
American Eagle. Let's hear it for him, guys.
And a big thanks to his friend, the American Eagle. Johnny Rose won't be happy about this loss, but he's still leaving this tag team match with the AWA World Heavyweight Championship belt in his hand.
See, let's hear it for TC Brown and American Eagle, guys.
Making their way now on the long journey. That's a long walk after a big loss like this one. Back to the dressing room. Be sure to join us next week.
That's Johnny's house.
Set for action. TC Brown takes on Dickie Bowen. Lacey James takes on the Soul Killer. And the first title defense for Johnny Rose in his AWA World Heavyweight title, taking on Spider Mask. Be sure to join us same time next week.
The AWA champion. He almost forgot his belt. I think he forgot that he was a champion.
8-time champion.
Staying with me forever.
He'll come back to me forever.
Got a chance.
And then you will win.
Well, there we have it then, ladies and gentlemen. We have your new AWA champion, Johnny Rose. And I'm afraid, guys, that is all the time we have for wrestling today.